What's going on, adventurers? It's your boys, VKJ. This is Vacation Education. And today, I'm coming to you, no, not from Texas, not from the country. I'm coming from New Jersey. And we're about to have a roping good time here at an establishment that's been around for a very long time. It went away, but now it is back. That's right, it is back. It's named after a famous actor. Before that was a singer, and now probably young people, I don't know, they just think it's a restaurant. And today, I'm inviting you to take a trip back in time with a new take. Let's go! Yee-hoo! And there it is, Roy Rogers. I'm not joking, Roy Rogers. And this is at 614 Haddonfield Road, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, 08002. There's a lot of interesting facts about this place I'm going to let you know about before we go in and taste test this classic taste. What you might not know about Roy Rogers is it's named after a famous actor slash singer here in the United States called Roy Rogers, okay? He was probably back in the 1940s, 1950s. An establishment approached him and said, hey, would you like to put your name associated with this restaurant? And he said, sure there, partner, let's do it. That's number one. Number two, at the peak of Roy Rogers' restaurant popularity, it had approximately about 600 locations. At its lowest point, it had 41 locations in approximately about 6 states. This location right here is the newest location, and can you guess what number it is? Number 42. That's it. It's the newest location out of the lowest amount that they've ever had. I haven't been to a Roy Rogers in forever. Have you? Since revival of Roy Rogers, they're trying to bring it back, and they were using this location as a test location to see what the response was going to be. Now, if you can't tell from the line of cars right here, I mean, there's this huge line just to go to the drive-thru. It looks like there's going to be a lot of Roy Rogers in the future. Joining me today on this adventure, he is an old cowboy himself. Yeah, he might have wrangled some cattle back in the day, but today we're going to be wrangling some chicken. The VKJD.
What's up, everybody? Looks like we got a great one for you today. This is a little unusual for us. We're always hitting 100-year-old places, but this place has history too. You're going to find out about it. I'm looking forward to some good food.
Absolutely.
Maybe not just chicken. I might go for the roast beef sandwich too.
There she is, the Southern Belle herself, down there in our stagecoach, Ellie. Ellie the bee. Pop, 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 pop. Hi, Ellie, how are you? Ellie's never been to Roy Rogers either, but she is super excited. Just like VKJD said, we've been to some places that are really old, like 99 years old, over 100 years old. Yeah. Now, this Roy Rogers location is brand new. But obviously, Roy Rogers has been around for a long time. It's been around for approximately about 58 years. So that's not too shabby. Now, they've gone through their highs and their lows, but they're still here. And that's a lot more than you can say for some other businesses.
And they are making a comeback too, by the way. They're looking for new locations and everything, so you're going to see them around your area.
Well, sure. I already mentioned in the video, VKJD, that this right here was the test location. And from what you can see right now, looks like it's doing a-okay, partner.
I'm telling you.
Now, here are the hours if you wanted to come to this location. It is Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Lobby closes at 10, but the drive-thru is still open. As you can see, the drive-thru is very popular here.
So, do they offer breakfast food too, Jay, since they're open at 7?
I do believe they do a breakfast menu. Yes.
Wow.
They do. I know. Exciting, exciting. Just in case if you were wondering, let's say you're a young person, who the heck was Roy Rogers? He was a cowboy, and a rhinestone cowboy at that. Look at this.
Yeah, he was a Western movie star.
But also a singer before that.
Yeah.
There it is, Roy Rogers, beef, burgers, and chicken, and it says, Howdy Cherry Hill, have a cowboy kind of a day. So right over here, this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the original Roy Rogers fried chicken. Looking absolutely incredibly delicious, nice and crispy. Look at that. It's all about the skin, VKJD. It's all about the skin. They got a little display case here.
These are the boneless.
Yeah, the boneless strips right there. And then on the sides of those, they got the what are those, biscuits?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, the biscuits looking absolutely delicious. I like how they have the display case out here because a lot of times the food's way in the back over there, but they got it right up here. It's nice. It's nice. I like that.
I think you could actually pick your own piece of chicken here.
Possibly.
If you wanted to.
Yeah. One of the debates that always went on back in the day, at least when I was younger, was what was better, Kentucky Fried Chicken or Roy Rogers chicken? What camp were you in? This was a big deal. This was many family members were lost over debates over fried chicken. It was ridiculous.
I think I went the easy route. I went with Kentucky Fried for a while there, but
well, this was the only thing around. What do you mean you went with it? It was the only thing. Let's take a look at their menu real quick. They got their signature crafted burgers. They have a little meal set up, number 1, 2 through 12. So it makes it really simple to order here. They got cheeseburgers, bacon cheeseburgers, double R burgers, regular roast beef, large roast beef sliders. The number 7 up there, I actually love that one right there. It's called the Gold Rush sandwich because there is some gold here to be mined at Roy Rogers. They got the Southwest chicken sandwich, Texas piece spicy. They got the number 10, 2-piece fried chicken, 3-piece fried chicken, and the 3-piece tender. Fries, Holster fries, onion rings, mashed potatoes, coleslaw, and baked beans.
remember the mashed potatoes were always delicious.
Thank you, JD. This place naturally has all the items that you like. Baked beans, coleslaw. Oh, I got something extra for you over here, JD. Come on over. Excuse me. Can I get one of those hats? Just one for my dad here, please. Perfect. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Now look at this. So in the event you're not VKJ and you don't have your own cowboy hat, not to worry. Roy Rogers got you covered.
Perhaps I should just take my hat off? What do you think?
Absolutely not. You should do the double hat.
All right.
I think that's way better. Now obviously these are for children, but I just had to force VKJ to put it on because he's a big kid at heart. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to meet an important cowboy here at Roy Rogers, Jeff, the assistant manager cowboy, holding the large Roy Rogers chicken box. Jeff, were you involved with Roy Rogers, the restaurant, before this location, or you kind of got brought on board?
I saw an offer I couldn't refuse. You know, I saw an opportunity and jumped from one employer to this one and haven't looked back. I'm really excited to be here. It's a great opportunity for the nostalgia. I mean, everybody here grew up on Roy Rogers. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So bringing that back to this community is an amazing thing. Just being able to serve people good food, and now these big 50-piece chicken boxes, it's amazing. We appreciate everybody coming out. It's so much fun.
Now, if you guys didn't think this was a big deal already, the bottom line is, do you know anywhere else where you can go and get a big box of 50-piece chicken? I don't think I know. I've never heard of it.
This guy might be able to eat it by himself. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, thank you so much, Jeff. We're really excited to get some of these old school tastes again. You know what I'm saying? I feel like,
absolutely,
just like you said, we kind of grew up, and
sure.
there was you had the Kentucky Fried Chicken camp, you had the Roy Rogers camp,
right?
You know, and I remember the only one that was around that I stopped at was literally on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I was driving out to college, and it was at one of those rest stops.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let's go, Cowboy.
There we go.
Thank you.
You got it, my friend.
There you go. That's it, Planet Fitness. We don't even need to go to today. You're gonna get your workout here at Roy Rogers. I really even like up there, it says Roy Rogers, America favorite since 1968.
Hi, welcome to Roy Rogers. What can I get for you today?
Well, first and foremost, what's your name?
My name is Jasmine Ellerby.
Are you having a great time working here at Roy Rogers or what?
I'm having a good time.
That's what I'm talking about. There's so many different items here at Roy Rogers. Man, I don't know how we're gonna narrow it down, but we're gonna try. In your professional Rogers speak, what do you think is the most popular item so far?
The roast beef, most definitely.
The roast beef? Now I know BKJD, you wanted the roast beef. What kind of roast beef did you want? Just a roast beef sandwich?
The dine-in or takeout?
We're gonna dine in, and then we're gonna go out to one of the picnic tables.
And can I get your name? Sorry.
It's a VKJ.
VKJ?
That's it. One of those number 5s, please.
With cheese or no cheese?
Cheese or no cheese?
No cheese.
No cheese? No for you? Or just a sandwich by itself?
Well, I think we're gonna get the meal, because you can get one of those sides with the meal, right? Any one of those sides? Let's get the coleslaw with his meal.
The coleslaw?
Excellent, yes. I'm going to get the 2-piece, please.
So for the 2-piece, we can do anything you want. So what 2 pieces would you like?
You know, I want 2 pieces of dark meat, please.
Dark meat?
Yes, sir.
And is that a meal?
And a meal, yes.
And what would you like for your side?
I would like to get the baked beans.
Baked beans?
Oh, okay. And the mashed potatoes, please.
The mashed potatoes?
Yes, sir.
A large roast beef with coleslaw and a 2-piece dark meat with baked beans and regular mashed potatoes. Is that right?
That's correct. Total right there, it was $29.08. Small price to pay to taste history here in New Jersey. Roy Rogers history.
Packus?
You're talking about the horseradish, right?
Yeah, that's the one that's empty there.
Yeah, I think we ran out of the biscuit right there. Yeah, we don't got packets right now. It's the same thing though, it's just in a packet.
VKJ, that's me. Fantastic, thank you so much. Holy cow, this thing is filled to the brim. That's what I'm talking about. We got our Roy Rogers retro order. Now it's time to head over to VKJD's favorite area of Roy Rogers. There it is, the Roy's Fixin' Bar. VKJD, why don't you take us around the Fixin' Bar here at Roy's?
These speak for themselves here. I mean,
Yeah.
we've got ketchup, mustard, mayo. I'm not sure what Cowboy sauce is. We might have to try that. I don't know.
We're definitely going to try that.
They actually ran out of horseradish, the sauce, but we got the emergency. We got the emergency horseradish sauce
And the
here
Heinz right there,
in
the
the
backup.
packets.
Well, any
So-
good cowboy's got to have a backup pistola. I'll tell you that much.
It looks really fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Here on the fixins.
We got the lettuce, got nice fresh tomato, onion,
Those onions look
of
good,
course
though.
pickles, you got banana peppers, you got jalapenos, looks like maybe some salsa and some fresh lemons. But VKJD loves his pickles.
Yeah. I just eat them separately. I don't put them on the sandwich, which I'm sure a lot of people come over here and do that. I wish I had a bucket.
Perfect. I think that's plenty, VKJD.
Oh no, it's never enough.
Never enough. Keep hitting it.
Well, you might not like it.
Sorry, it's perfect. Good. Roy's barbecue sauce. You just get that. Because those are the two kind of different items. Everything in mustard, ketchup,
Yeah,
or whatever is
sure.
like not really that different, but we're gonna go with that. Roy's handcrafted strawberry lemonade. That's interesting. That's something different. You've been getting a lot of strawberry lemonades lately.
know.
Yeah, it's like the summer of strawberry
It's a
lemonade.
good summertime beverage, that's for sure.
I just wanted to point out there's a couple different seating options here. So you could sit right here in the dining room area. So there's a lot of seating inside, nice air conditioned area, really, really high ceilings here. So they got a really nice eating area inside. So they got booths on both sides right here, and they also have tables over there. But we decided to go sit outside at one of the picnic tables. That way Ellie the Bee can enjoy along with us. Because outside is always dog friendly. One last thing I wanted to point out is right here in the middle of the restaurant, they actually have the history of Roy Rogers. In case you didn't know the history, you can learn about Roy Rogers right here. Like I said, it started back in 1967. The king of the Cowboys, they called Roy Rogers, all the way up until today. And it says, Roy Rogers rides again, expanding the Mid-Atlantic region. And there's a couple different pictures. So in case you don't know the history of Roy Rogers, you can learn about it as you are eating here. Ellie the Bee is making her return to Roy's. Adventurers, look at this spread right here. We got our pickles, got some sauces, got a lot of sides, big box. It says, warning, our chicken is addictive. Little thing on the bottom there, it says, our fresh, never frozen fried chicken and strips are hand battered and breaded in Roy's special seasoning in our restaurants. We take pride in the recipe that you've loved since the Pappy Parker days and continue to offer what you say is the best fried chicken. Boom. VKJD and I have an argument going on of what is the more popular item here at Roy Rogers. Is it the roast beef or is it the fried chicken? I'm gonna leave it up to you adventurers out there. If you guys have ever been to Roy Rogers, I want you to put it in the comments. Are you a Roy Rogers chicken person or are you a Roy Rogers roast beef person? Or are you a Roy Rogers burger person? Because they offer all these type of items. So I'm in the chicken camp. Where do you lie? I think VKJD is in the roast beef camp. So put it in the comments. Which one, what team you're on? Team roast beef, team chicken, team burger. All right, VKJD, it's a Roy Rogers Christmas. It's time to unwrap that roast beef. Whoa, now we're talking.
I probably love it with all the fixes they have in there, to tell you the truth. I'm just going to put the horseradish sauce on today. It's not too strong,
No.
you know.
It's probably a combination of horseradish and mayo. Oh yeah, that old-fashioned taste I remember. It is packed with roast beef, as you can see. Horseradish sauce gives it the little zip it needs, I think, to take it over the top.
Yeah.
If you like roast beef sandwiches, I mean, look at the size of this sucker. So, really, really excellent.
Yeah. Same thing for me. If I get a roast beef sandwich, which I rarely do, but if I did, it's all about the horsey sauce. It's all about the horseradish sauce. You got to have that extra zip, or it's just entirely too bland for me personally. In this new one, it says horseradish sauce. I think that was if I had to only label one mistake, you got to go back to the horsey sauce, and people got to figure it out. If they can't figure it out, they don't deserve to eat it. You know what I'm saying? It was because it was those little funny things, you know, that I thought that really made Roy Rogers stand apart. Now, this place is incredible. Don't get me wrong, but you got to bring back the horsey sauce label. That's the VKJ Roy Rogers tip of the day.
To mention that I did get the large extra meat, you know, and it was only $1 more than the regular roast beef sandwich, which is still fine, but you know, if you want really a lot of meat, that's the way you got to go.
Go big or go home. That's what we do on Vacation Education. Right here are the sides, the little sides that you get here at Roy Rogers. I'm going to crack open all the sides here so we can do the taste test of each individual one. So this one right here looks like the creamy Roy Rogers coleslaw. Check that out. Ooh, man, that looks interesting. It's the mashed potatoes. Now, typically at these fast food places, mashed potatoes aren't my favorite. So I'm really excited to see how Roy Rogers stacks up. One of our favorite things to get at barbecues or restaurants, and they always have their own unique flavor as well, and that is the baked beans. And stir it up, VKJD. Oh yeah, there you go.
A lot of rich sauce. Wow. Really soft and delicious. That custom sauce that the beans are in. This is really excellent for this type of environment. Really, really good.
When I come to fast food places, Roy Rogers, McDonald's, I don't know, you name it, Taco Bell, I don't really go there. But anyhow, any one of these places, my expectations are in line. Or maybe I should say, my expectations are maybe a little bit lower than they should be, okay? I want to see if some of these sides can exceed my expectations, is what I'm trying to tell you. They really look good. Look at those beans right there in that spoon. I'll tell you one thing, they are moist, that's for sure. And,
You won't be disappointed.
whoa,
Yeah.
oh my goodness. That was a spoon drop right there. Yippee-ki-yay, that was delicious. They were really good. Arguably, Roy Rogers, that is an incredible side.
I would say a little sweet maybe, but I mean not overly sweet or anything like that. So they're not a super tiny baked bean. Has a little bit there, but if you like this sort of the honey or molasses kind of baked beans or something like that, they're the go-to right there.
VKJD actually chose this. I did not choose this side as the mashed potatoes. A quick make mashed potatoes can really make or break any meal. If you can't do mashed potatoes right, it's better off just not offering it all. So you got a lot of gravy in there. It's got the mashed potatoes, so that's as American as apple pie. Yee-hoo. Nice big scoop of taters there. Let's do it. Ooh, the gravy has a little bit of zip to it. Has a little bit of spice, a little bit of southern tang there. The combination between the mashed potatoes and the gravy works really well. If you had the mashed potatoes by themselves, might be a little risky. The gravy and the mashed potatoes is a really winning combination, but it does have a little bit of zip. I'm gonna be curious to see what you think.
Look at that. Wow, very soft and the way you like mashed potatoes. The gravy does have a little kick to it there. Yeah, it's good.
Adventurers, you know him by VKJD. I know him as the king of coleslaw.
It's a good looking coleslaw. It has some color to it. They put the cabbage in there. It's super creamy, as you can see. It's not finely chopped. A little bit of a longer cabbage, which is a little more natural. Nice crunch, so creamy. It's just about what a coleslaw should be. It has a little more flavor than a lot. Boy, it's crunchy. You can tell it's very fresh. Excellent.
We've had a lot of coleslaw on the channel, so I'm gonna try some of the coleslaw here. It's thick, it's creamy. Look at that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'll tell you one thing, this is definitely not a dry coleslaw for sure, no matter how it tastes. You know, there's a dressing that my parents get a lot. It's literally called coleslaw, and this tastes exactly like it. I wonder if they have their own pre-mixed like coleslaw. I don't want to say coleslaw dressing, because dressing is something you put on top, and coleslaw is kind of like mixed in. But it feels like that coleslaw dressing is literally mixed in with the different pieces of cabbage and stuff. It's really excellent. All the sides here are really good. There's a little bit of tang, a little bit of zip. It's so interesting, again, that things have exactly the same name. Mashed potatoes, baked beans, coleslaw. All the same names, very different taste, very different experience. And I think if you like any one of these type of items, you're gonna enjoy these items for their own reasons here at Roy Rogers. It's nice not to get French fries all the time. It's time to open up the magical box here at Roy Rogers. Look at all that right there. Which side is your favorite? Roy Rogers chicken box. Bada bing, bada boom. And look at that. Bang. I ended up going with some dark piece meat. Looks like I got a leg and probably a thigh there, and their biscuit. Oh man, classic Roy Rogers chicken, like it never left. Oh man, that's really good. Comparing Kentucky Fried Chicken and Roy Rogers, there's really no comparison. You can say you like one better than the other, but they're actually very different, in my opinion. The only thing that's really the same is they're both, I guess, technically fried chicken, and they're both chicken. But the coating might look the same, but like Kentucky Fried Chicken is more like a moist crust. You know, you can kind of like pull apart. Roy Rogers coating is more crunchy. It's more like, you know, like it's got more of a crunch to it. Kind of breaks apart as you're eating it. Both are absolutely delicious. I like Kentucky Fried Chicken too. I'm not saying that I don't, but this is definitely different. But man, it is tasty. No doubt about it. You got a lot of chicken in there. It's a very, very delicious piece of fried chicken. It's very good. It's a very satisfying piece of fried chicken. You know, I like it. Just the way Roy used to eat it. The other item I got here in my chicken box was the muffin, or I'm sorry, the biscuit. I can tell you by just like holding it here and touching it, you can kind of feel like it's kind of moist. When you break it apart, a lot of pieces are gonna fall apart here. You wanna know why? Because that baby is a moist biscuit. Oh yeah. You can smell the butter in the biscuit. I'm sure they probably have butter that you can put on these. You don't even need it. Man, that's really good. That's really good. On my fingertips, you can feel the butter. I mean, it's just booming with butter, and that's what you want in a nice biscuit. When a biscuit is dry or a muffin is dry, it is absolutely the worst in the entire world. And these are nice and moist. Now you can put some extra butter on this if you want, but I think just like this is great. I did get 2 sauces from the Fixin' Bar, Roy's Fixin' Bar over there. And this is the Roy Rogers barbecue sauce. And this is the Cowboy sauce. I'm gonna try the Cowboy sauce first because I got on my cowboy hat. There you go. That is a fascinating sauce. It's got a little bit of kick to it. It's delicious, it's different. For the life of me right now, I can't put my finger on exactly what could possibly be in this sauce. Maybe it's just delicious gold. You definitely gotta try this if you come here. I got my drumstick right there. We're gonna try it with some of Roy's barbecue sauce. See what that tastes like. Got some on there. It's sweet. It is sweet. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of tang. It is different though. We've done even some barbecue places lately, and this sauce right here is not the same as a lot of other barbecue sauces I've had of late. Like you got one that has a really crazy name like Cowboy sauce, but then you have an old name here like barbecue sauce. Sure, you probably had some barbecue sauce, but there's just so many different versions and tastes and ingredients that go into these barbecue sauces that make them just a little bit unique. Like there's always like a little bit of commonality when it comes to barbecue sauce, but then there's the subtle differences that really take it to a whole different experience. And I can tell you, just like with a lot of places, Roy Rogers has their own take on barbecue sauce. So even this is a little bit of a blast from the past Roy Rogers adventure. The cowgirl and the steel horse she rides, she's wanted, dead or alive. Ellie, want to try Roy Rogers? There we go. Ah, yes. There you have it again. The Southern Belle herself. Ellie B tested, Ellie the Bee approved. Talk about an excellent adventure. Here today in New Jersey at the 42nd Roy Rogers in the great country of the United States of America. BKJD, what did you think about your experience?
Our expectations, we didn't know what to really think, that what was going to happen. The people were really nice. It's a little hustle and bustle today here. They didn't have a lot of time to spend with us, but
this is a Saturday.
Really popular, being new. The food was great. I like no complaint about it. I thought it was delicious. Great assortment. I'd come back for sure. I mean, you got to come down and try it.
We don't do a lot of fast food places like this. It has to have some history, has to have a story. And I think that Roy Rogers is definitely one of those places. It's named after a famous singer/actor. They were really popular. Like I said already in the beginning of the video, 600 locations all the way down to 41. And now this is making its big comeback. This right here was literally like their trial run. They weren't sure of whether it really would really be able to, rise from the ashes like a fried chicken phoenix.
People
right?
came back.
But as you can see, people are piling in. I mean, the line at the drive-thru is still wrapped around the building as we're filming this outro. The food was delicious. The people in there were really wonderful. The manager, as you saw, very fun guy, The ambiance inside, the cardboard cutout of Roy Rogers, the history in the middle of the restaurant right there. All those little touches don't seem like a lot, but
even the crazy hats for the kids.
Even the
and old men.
Right, for VKJDs and children, they have the cowboy hats in case you don't have your own vacation education cowboy hat like myself. And it's all those little things that make it fun and experience, an interesting place to definitely check out. There's going to be a lot of people, VKJD, that are probably going to see this video that don't have a Roy Rogers close to you. They're only in about, I think 7 or 8 states at this time. So if you're seeing this and you're going to be running out to go to a Roy's and it's not close to you, I'm sorry. But in the event that you are here in New Jersey, come and check them out here. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification button. If you love Roy Rogers, if you've been here in the past or in the present, make sure you hit the super like button. And we, including the bank robber herself, Ellie the Bandit B, will catch you on the next one. We are out of here. Rawhide.
Well, that's definitely a Western song. That was the name of the TV show.
Was Roy Rogers on that?
Roy Rogers. No.
He didn't make it on Rawhide?
I know the Rifleman, but that's about it.